I'm back again with another round of soft skills, work ethics. Work ethics is a valuable attribute that employers look for in every industry. The value linked with good work ethic can increase employability and help you get better opportunities. Employees with good work ethic or excellent work ethic often receive special projects and opportunities because of their reliability, dedication, and discipline. So, what is work ethics? It is an attitude which people exhibit strong moral convictions. They show traits like dependability, respectfulness, productivity, and collaboration. They show up on time for work. They complete projects on time. They pay attention to smallest of details and things, and they are punctual and communicate well, whether they are in a group. Even the smallest detail at the workplace matters to them. uh, why so it is an ability basically to maintain proper moral values within the work environment. It is an attitude which helps an individual to make decisions and perform duties with integrity, responsibility, self-discipline, humility, and teamwork. So, why is work ethics so important? The importance is that if the employee has work ethics, the environment for the of the industry is really ambient. It becomes conducive because the employer also supports the employee, and the environment thus created makes the employee very satisfied, and he is assured and continues to work with diligence and focus. So the productivity of the organization increases. The team support is also good. The management also guides and mentors the employee well. There is a stability in the workplace and employees don't jump jobs. So when they don't jump jobs, the bond between the employer and the employee becomes stronger. The image of the company grows, the brand value increases, there are less deterrents in form of legal issues, and so the time and money loss or the wastage of resources also becomes less. The organizations touch a new level of success and also encourage their employees to be part of their success. As the focus is always on forging ahead and as less deterrence, the focus is met earlier and in a better manner. Now, next is, what are the skills that are associated with work ethics? The first skill is accountability. People with strong work ethics are more reliable and accountable. They are dedicated and committed to their job. They take responsibility of their actions and so are cautious and keep the results of their actions in mind and then only take decisions. They have a good integrity level. They are honest, they are polite, they are fair to each other. The tasks are completed quickly in a quality way. They practice honesty in giving feedback, sharing project ideas and information, owning and improving their mistakes. They are willing to take risks and learn from them. Time management. They finish their work on time, they reach office and meetings on time, project completion is always on time, they help the organization build reputation. Then organization, they are really organized, their workplace is organized, their table, whatever work they are doing, everything is listed down, and they communicate clearly with the subordinates. They set proper expectations about work and the workplace, and their expectations towards their employee is also very empathetic, and they know what to expect from whom. And then the discipline is very good. They are highly disciplined, they manage time, and they show determination and commitment to the job. They strive to meet or exceed the expectation, and they seek opportunities to learn new skills and keep improving on their performances. Responsibility, they have a keen sense of responsibility. They hold themselves accountable for their action. They accept blame for errors committed and proactively work to fix these issues. Humility or being humble. They have healthy perspective of their own importance at workplace. They don't have a low self-esteem and neither a very high self-esteem. They know exactly where they stand, what their skills are, and how effectively they can work in their workplace, and how much they can do. They listen to others, they share ideas when required, and they're honest about wins, and they do not take undue credit of the work that they haven't done. They are really very humble. Okay, then next is teamwork. We've already discussed this trait, skill as an independent skill. Here also in work ethics, it is very important because the person who shows good work ethics works well with others, have respect for people around him, and practices proper communication skill. Again, like I said earlier, they are empathetic, understand how to interact best and what to expect from whom. They work alongside a team and they are able to achieve goals of the organization in a more effective manner. Now, how to improve your work ethic skill? For this, you need to minimize your distractions first. We know that this is a time of social media, and most of us are there on the social media. But if you are carrying a mobile to your workplace, please ensure that you put away your mobile, reduce your distraction, and focus on the work and give time to the work you are there for. So, whatever hours you are spending in your workplace, your distraction should be minimum and you should be focused only towards the work, which will show that you are honest with your dealings. You set goals, you identify the areas of important improvement, you learn new technological advances in your field, you set your objectives and key results accordingly, and once you've set them, you work towards them. Then you take note of how you spend your time. If you are able to manage your time well, if you are able to prioritize your duties well, you would be able to do your work more ethically, and it would become an exemplary work, and people will look up to you. So you have to take note of how you spend your time in the workplace. You need to stay organized and you need to manage your time wisely. If you are disorganized and your papers are lying everywhere and they are not in a proper manner, or your table is haphazard, your workplace is haphazard, you're not able to find the right thing at the right moment, the entire attitude shown or depicted is not in the right manner. So, to improve your work ethics, you need to be focused and you need to stay organized. Your table should be organized, your notes, your emails, your inboxes, everything should be organized. And this also shows that you have better management skills. Then you strike a healthy work and life balance, which means when you are at work, you are working, but if it is stressful, you take regular intervals. 8 hours of work at the office or at the organization, you completely dedicate those 8 hours to the organization. But you take due breaks, lunch break, a coffee break if required. And once you are home, you leave your work at the office and come back home so that you are able to give family the due time. When if you are able to achieve this, both the workplace and the family are happy and satisfied, and the stress in your life decreases multifold. So you need to take regular time off and you need to schedule breaks even throughout your work day, and separate your work life with your home life. You should believe in yourself and your work. You should be confident of oneself, and as also be sure of what you are doing, keeping in mind whether the set goals will be achieved by the path you have taken. So you have to be confident about whatever decisions you are taking. You should believe in yourself and the work that you are doing. Only then you would be happy and you will be more ethical at work and exhibit more work ethics. Now, there are some behavioral traits that are not acceptable at the workplace at all. First, being dishonesty. It is not acceptable anywhere for that matter. So, dishonesty means siphoning trade secrets, selling them out, then information and money, and then mishandling them, selling the workplace information to other people, or if you're working on a project, the details of a project, if you sell them out, you will not only be caught and turned out, but also your reputation will be at stake. So if the reputation is at stake and you are turned out from an industry, the same industry type of industry will not take you, because reputation rarely travels fast. So dishonesty is totally unacceptable at workplace. Irresponsibility. If you do not complete your projects on time, your actions are deterrent for the completion of project, and you are irresponsible in your behavior, it is not acceptable. Absenteeism and laziness is unacceptable anywhere, whether at workplace or at home. If your workers at home also don't turn up and they are absent, you will not accept it. So any workplace does not accept any kind of absenteeism without any reason. If you have a valid reason and you are absent, it is okay. But if you are absent without any proper reason, it is not acceptable. Loss of man hours to the organization may lose their business. Now, non-compliance of office orders and a complaining attitude, both traits not acceptable at all. Because if you are not complying to office orders, you are not listening to what the organization is wanting or expecting out of you, and you keep complaining about your organization, it is not acceptable. Instead of complaining, you need to look for solutions. An employer employs a person not for his or her complaining attitude, but for the solutions he or she provides to the organization. So instead of complaining attitude, you should be finding solutions. Then, because you're working in an organization, you are interacting with a number of people. So you need to get along with them very well. So inability to get along with others is also not acceptable at the workplace. Arrogance and ego are not acceptable anywhere, whether it is home, your office, or your friend circle. Nobody accepts an arrogant and an egoistic person. So these two things should be out of your personality trait totally. Making ill-informed decisions are not acceptable, because the company is looking for growth, and your ill-informed decisions may become a deterrent for this growth. So it is not acceptable to the organization. Also, if you take credit for others' work, people will not accept you in the workplace, and you will lose any kind of relationship there. So you take credit for the work you do, and let others take credit for their own work. This is all for now in work ethics, and we would be grateful if you could give us a feedback, share your viewpoint, and let us know what else you would want us to talk about. Hope this journey has been fruitful for you, and please like and subscribe our channel. Continue watching the channel for further details for upcoming competitions. Thank you.